All right, if this is your first time registering for an account, you'll be confronted with this page. You can click on More Options and then say Create a New Account. Both of these questions right here have to be no in order for you to register a brand new student. If one of them is yes, you can return to the login and start the registration a different way. But we want to make sure that no, you don't have any children currently enrolled in a South Bay Union School District school. Then you'll hit continue. This will give you some information about who to contact if you have questions. You can accept the privacy statement once you've read all of the information and go on to the next page. To create your account, you'll need a first name, a last name, an email address. You'll need to confirm your email address, and you'll need to copy down these characters into this box. If you can't see what you're looking at, you can hit this little refresh and try a different set of numbers. When you're ready, go ahead and continue on to step 3. On this page, your account creation will ask you to check your email and get started. Click Return to Login and wait for that email. When you receive that email, you'll also get a link to this page. You'll click I'm a parent, and you'll click More Options down here at the bottom, and you'll click Activate Account. This will only have to happen the first time you do this. When you activate the account, you're greeted with the same privacy statement. You can click I accept, put your first name and last name and the activation key that you got from the school secretary, and then you'll continue on to step 3. When you log in, you should see a screen that looks similar to this. You will be able to start the online registration up here at the top of the screen. You'll begin a new registration. And again, you'll be greeted with some information. It's important to read all of this information, including what you'll need to get started on this registration. And at any time you need to start again, you can save all your work and just log out. At the bottom of that screen, you'll notice another blue important message. A lot of the fields have an asterisk that you'll need to click or make sure you complete those fields so that you can move on. If you don't have that information, again, you can always save and continue later. This page will tell you about our schools and which grade levels are open. You only can register right now for the school within your boundary, even if you are looking to do an interdistrict transfer. You can hit continue. Then you'll be given the name of your current students. If you have never registered a student before, you won't see anybody there. If you have students who have already been enrolled, you'll see those listed there. Save and continue. Your electronic signature has to match what's listed up here at the top. So even if it's wrong, it has to match. We can always correct that later. On your home address, you can check it and hit save and continue. If your mailing address is different, you can mail address is the same as the home address, save and continue. And then you will get an opportunity to make sure your name is correct, answer a few questions, taking a look at the ones that have the red asterisk, save and continue. Here's where you can enter your work address, save and continue, and adjust your phone number. It's important that we have an accurate phone number. This is important for our Blackboard Connect messages so that you can get important information from the school and the school district. It's also important that you have an active and accurate email address for other communications and this system. You'll be asked some questions about military status. Note along the side as you finish a section, there'll be a green arrow check mark to say that you have completed that section. You can edit the parent and guardian information if you need to add a new parent or guardian, and emergency contacts. What's important about the emergency contacts is that you have at least 2 in the system. The system may not let you go forward without 2 emergency contacts. Once you have your 2 emergency contacts in there, you can save and continue. Then it'll be time to enroll your new students. If you're going to add a new student, you'll click the plus sign. You'll need to add all of the information that has the red star and what you believe to be their entering grade, a correct birthday, and a primary address. If you have a home address or a mailing address that's different, you can also include those. If at any time you need to pause, you can log out and the information will save for you. You'll be able to resume your registration where you left off, and all of your check marks will be saved. You'll need to provide which document you will be showing for verification of birth. That could be any of these options, and then save and continue. It's important that we have phone numbers for this student. If the student has no phone number, you can click that and hit save and continue. Please identify where your student is living. And then you'll be asked some demographic information. For their health information, please provide a doctor and a dentist if you've got one. If you don't, you can always type NA. Any medical concerns that you have for your child, like peanut allergies or heart issues, please include those here. If there are none, you'll need to check the box that says no health conditions. If there are no medications, you can click the box that says no medications. And you can provide information about your Medi-Cal status. This will be provided for you about their immunizations. You'll need to prove that for registration. What's important here is that you provide information about how the child speaks at home and their proficiency in language. This will determine if they are going to be tested for our English language proficiency exam that is provided by the state of California. So make sure that you are accurate in your responses for these. Feel free to change them. Once they are set, they cannot be changed. So please take this into consideration as you are answering these questions. Any special services? Make sure you answer all of the questions. Any retention? Oops. Any suspensions or expulsions? This is important for any posting of the student's picture on the website, and are they allowed to use the internet at school? The internet at school is a big part of their education, so please consider allowing it, but it's really your choice about whether or not you allow it. Google Apps for Education is provided by the school district and is also a big part of their education, and please consider approving that one too, but again, it's up to you. Also, this provides information for us about whether or not your student may be used in any yearbooks, photographs, etc. that might be posted on the website. Previous schools attended. Please include any previous schools that they may have attended in their educational history. And if you have the phone number for that school. Parent-guardian relationships. Make sure you include those. And the emergency contact of the people that you have included as your emergency contacts. So this will be my home school. I can save and continue. And I am acknowledging that, I have to read it first. So I have to view them. They will download on your computer. You can read all of this information or save it to refer to later. It has a lot of information about our policies and procedures for the school district, and they're important to know. Okay, as we're getting closer to the end, we'll have a chance to review the information, and then once you're ready to submit, you can submit. When you're ready to review, you'll have an opportunity to show the changes and the information that you have made changes to, or you can turn that off. Once you're ready, you can hit submit. Okay, then you'll get a confirmation that you have completed your registration. This only means that the registration is complete. The next step that happens is listed here, that our staff will review the information and provide you further information about what you need to do. You'll receive an email about how to send your proof of residency, your proof of immunization, and your proof of birth to this school site secretary. If you have any questions, you can feel free to contact our school sites here, or you can reach out to our website at www.sbusd.org for the online registration page. If you go to Central Services and Student Support and Accountability, online registration, you'll have some information here. If this is the first time you have been to our district and you click right here, you'll notice the direct link to your school site secretary, attendance secretary, who can help you in this process. Okay, hope that helps. Thanks for listening.